Hey guys, it's Ezra from NextGen Studio X, and today we are going to be continuing with episode 3 of the YouTube background tutorial. Alright, so in the last episode we made these cutouts right there and right there, and after I actually stopped recording, I made another cutout right here at the top. So if you want to do that, you can. I think it looks nice, but it might not look nice to you. Doesn't matter, your choice. Okay, so what I did is I made a duplicate of this group and I merged group. So right click, merge group, and that gives me this layer right here. And what we're going to be doing today is we're just going to be further customizing these panels. Now, in the last episode, I said I would do the background, but I rethought that, and I thought I was going to do this further customizing of the panels. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new layer. I'm going to get my rulers up by pressing Ctrl R. I'm going to get my move tool. I'm going to drag down. I'm going to click on the ruler, and I'm going to drag down. And see, it snaps to the middle of the document. And now the reason I'm doing these rulers is because we're going to be doing a gradient over these panels. And the reason I'm putting one vertically and one horizontally is because I want my gradient to be in the middle, and I think that's an easy way to get it perfectly in the middle, because these rulers, they snap to the middle of the document. Alright, so see if I move there and move it. See how it snaps and it turns a black color? See, it snaps like that. Snap, snap. Alright. So, I'm going to get our gradient tool. I'm going to choose a gradient. Now, I sort of made this before, but what it is, it's going to be a very dark, very dark grey. Not a black, but so close that you're probably not going to be able to tell the difference. And then I'm going to change my white to a very dark grey. Maybe a bit lighter. Just a bit. Just like that. And I'm going to click in the middle, select reverse, and I'm just going to make it a radial gradient. Going to hold shift, and alright, that looks nice. And then I'm going to right click on this gradient layer and I'm going to select create a clipping mask. As you can see, that creates a clipping mask onto our panels layer. There we have it, there's our gradient. Okay. And alright, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to create a new layer, and we are going to add a gloss effect, sort of. So this is how I learnt to do it. You may know a different way, but this is how I know it, and this is how I do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a selection like that. Right click, actually not, we can just press D to set our foreground and background colors to default. Switch the foreground and background colors and press Alt backspace, and that will just fill the selection with the foreground color. So now I'm going to center this by Control A, select this layer, and we did it before, align, vertically, like that. Okay. And then I'm going to create a clipping mask on this. Now I'm going to change the opacity to 3%. And I'm going to create a layer mask on it. So I'm going to select that layer and click this icon down here that is a rectangle with a white circle in the middle. So I'm just going to click that. Going to bring up this another little white box here on your layer under the layers panel, and okay, I'm going to get my gradient tool, make it the default gradient, and I'm just gonna set it to linear gradient, and I'm just gonna drag up. And it's really your choice on how you want it to look. Okay. Right. So I just added the layer mask and I changed the opacity to 5. Alright, now I'm gonna Control J that layer, which is gonna make a duplicate of it. Right click, create clipping mask, get my move tool, hold shift, and I'm just gonna drag it down. As you can see, for some reason it makes the copy brighter. I don't know why. If you know why, tell me in the comments. And yeah, that would be nice, because I'm not too sure what's going on there. So what I do, I just gonna change the opacity until it matches. So, alright. And then we can do that. Alright. So now we have our very light gloss there, but it is still visible. Okay, I found it good. Alright, I'll put the lens in 4. Okay. So that's the gloss, and with these middle panels, I do like to put a stroke around it. So I'm going to select stroke. I'm going to zoom in. Stroke. Blend mode, normal, position outside. And I'm going to put it at 6 pixels. And there, that looks fairly nice. And you know, you can add a lot of these other layer styles. So you know, you can add a bevel and emboss if you like. I might add one. I'm going to be into this. So that's it for this episode. I'm going to record episode 4 right now. So these 2 episodes should be out one after another. So thanks for watching, everyone. And I'll hopefully see you in the next episode. Thanks, guys. See ya.